Oh no! Hold on. Everything has stopped. I didn't call you old, Katrina. I was looking for the volume control. There we go. No, it was an association with a thing where I used to see people doing that all the time, and I thought there was no actual logic to it. Whereas you and perhaps some of them were clearly doing it with an actual logic in mind. Right. Anyway, good evening, everyone. Oh, hat. And backlight. Oof. Right. So yes, I apologize for inferring that you're old. That was not my intent. Other than that, how are you? And how is everyone else? Right. It is the third and final installment of Freedom Planet. It's time to find out if they can actually wrap up this story or not, which is, I think, an interesting story being terribly badly told. Hello, Kelfire Sword, how you doing? Painkillers, oh, Sag. I hope that you have some relief soon and stuff. It's always tough, because it's just like, I hope it sucks less soon, man, you know? You're full of coffee and painkillers. That's fair, that's fair. Right, let's start the game. Duck the music. Cease. Right. Yes, I will do it this way. Doo-doo. Activate game controller. Right. Get out of here. Okay. Right. So, when last we played File 1, we're 8 hours on the dot. Okay, fair enough. So, when last we played, the too long didn't read was that it turns out that in a previous era, there were earth dragons and there were water dragons. And the earth dragons basically enslaved the water dragons as a means to create weapons of war. And the water dragons responded to that by having a slave uprising and went to war with the earth dragons and were subsequently wiped out. So the big bad is one of the last remaining water dragons who showed up and said to the Magister, who is the leader of the earth dragons, I was just like, you got a lot of explaining to do, mister. I'm going to revive this ancient weapon that has been sleeping under the earth, and I'm going to use it to leave this planet forever and also destroy the planet on my way back as a means of fuck you. So she has acquired the weapon and has left the planet, and we now need to pursue in order to hopefully stop her from destroying the planet on her way out. So this is actually kind of an interesting story. However, the way that it's actually been told in the game, it leaves a lot to be desired. Mechanically, the game has been great. The storytelling, though, and the dialogue is terrible, which I'm very sad about. However, we will see the finale tonight, so let's see if they can stick the landing. So, I don't think there's actually a lot left of the game, if I'm honest. We basically have the final level to do, so I want to see if I can do other stuff. I want to see if there's any other sort of collectibles and optional stuff that I can do for a bit before we actually go and do the final level. So, so yes, the fire dragons just swoop in and extinguish them all. Yeah. Well, it was fine until the Water Nation attacks, apparently. Right, let's go to the Royal Palace. Where's the actual objective at the moment? I don't know, actually. I think we need to go to the... I'm just going to see what happens if I go in here. Also, the game is quiet. Let's hit start for a sec and just see how loud it is once we get into game. I'll turn the volume up a little bit. I've been fighting with... I've been fighting a little bit with volume in this game. It's not mixed very well. Okay, that looks a bit better. Right. Oh yeah, here's Melia's place. So if we keep going in, one of these places is the training area. Yes, this is the training area. Can we do more of the training stuff? Yes, we can. Good. I wanted to complete more of these. Let's train. Oh, we kind of did them all. Alright, that's actually done. Okay, never mind. In that case, let's do the sparring? Yeah, okay, so we can do these, we can spar against these characters and get rewards for this. So I'm going to put down some things on here. Oh, interesting, we can't start on Ascal. Ascal turned out to be a baddie. I wonder if he's locked out because of storyline reasons. That's kind of interesting. Well, let's fight Gong first. Again. Oops. That was a funky start. There was a hitch up there. What the hell is he? Again, he shield surfed. Ow. Oh my god, this guy's radical. Right, let's get some damage in. Oh my god, he's kicking my ass. Ow. Ow. My god. Okay. He's actually kind of badass. Okay, let's restart. Also, now we actually get into the game, the sound effects are way too high. No wonder I had them turned down. I'm going to adjust. Let's try that. Aja. One of my criticisms of this game are that just the bosses aren't particularly interesting to fight because he's just doing his thing left and right across the screen. He's not actually fighting me. He just does moves, and if I get in the way, it's my own fault. Which is a bit annoying, really. Ow. And it's really difficult to deal with this guy. Because he kind of just... Yeah. I can get halfway in.
One more time.
Oh, damn it. Okay. I might bin that because I resumed instead of doing the thing. Ah, damn it. Okay. Last checkpoint. I need to wait for him to throw his shield and then get behind him. My god. Oh, okay, you just cannot... I can't hit him while he's spinning at all. Okay, I'm binning that run. Can I return? Restart challenge. Alright. Ah, nonsense. Okay. So we're just going to guard through that. Okay, that was Okay, that was good. I think we're going to Dragon Boost on him when he throws his shield. Ow. I think that's effective. Ow. Ow. Yeah, this is the strat. I just need to successfully guard these last bits. Yeah, get fucked.
Stay classy.
Hell yeah! I got a B. Hello, Sai. How you doing? How far into the game? You missed the last stream for some reason. This is going to be the finale. We're basically ready to start the final level. And I'm just doing some of the challenges before we get into that, because otherwise we might finish the game like in the next half an hour kind of thing. So I was like, I'm just going to do some of these optional boss fights. Onwards. Spa. Cool, so we beat Gong. So yeah, I'm going to go through and do these optional boss fights, and then we'll start on the final level. Because yeah, I don't know how long this is going to be, if I'm honest. So I'm going to burn a little bit of time. But there's definitely not 4 hours left in this game. I'm certain of that. So, right, Melia, let's fight you. Whoop. Because we had this with the other boss fights. Like, there were the crowd fights mid-game, and I liked the idea of it, but they were just so chaotic. So, like, Melia just kind of bounces around, attacking wildly. There's essentially no AI going on here, which kind of bothers me. Okay, she doesn't have as much health as Gong, by a long shot. I think I can just damage boost through her. Get fucked. B. Alright. Do I have another game for afters? I don't know, actually. The next Thursday we're gonna start Cult of the Lamb. But I'm gonna start that at the beginning of a stream. So yeah, I really should just... We might segue into something else. We'll either do some Sonic or some Streets of Rage or something like that. We'll see what people fancy. I'm going to plunge my coffee. However, I'm really interested to see whether they actually, you know, get the ending of this game right. Because I've ranted a lot last week about how bad the writing felt in this game. But the last cutscene we had was actually not terrible. Swap to Bolt Gun. Have you been playing Bolt Gun, Teltac? Because I like, part of me is just like, Bolt Gun looks like a lot of fun, but the other part of me is just like, it looks like a one-trick horse. Bolt Gun is awesome. Yeah. It's fun, but you don't need lore. Yeah, but also it's just like, my understanding is just two weapons. You've got the chainsaw and the bolt gun, and that's it. The game just doesn't evolve. Seems to be the criticism I've heard. Let's spar. Oh, no. Oh, really? Okay. It has been missold to me then, in that case. Let's fight Carol. Plays more like Doom 2016 instead of an actual boomer shooter. I mean, I think Doom 2016 is a good modern standard to live up to, in my opinion. Oh, man. Alright, Carol is savage. Carol is a lot more akin to actually fighting Lilac, so... Ah. Oh, this is going to be tough. This is going to be close. Oh, woo.
Woohoo!
Nearly had me, Carol. Nearly had me. There are more weapons. The bolter is just the most fun. Okay, that's fair. Can't believe you're talking FPS games. There's an FPS for everyone. It has an actual id god in settings. This is fair. This is fair. I saw a brief overview of the settings and I approved. I like games that have good assists because it's just like, you know, some people don't play games to sweat. Some people play games to have fun, you know? And I'm a big believer in that. It's one of my biggest... It was one of my... It was, in a way, it was one of my biggest grievances with Tunic, is on normal mode, the bosses were unreasonably difficult. And, like, you could have assists, you could turn on the assists. I just thought the base normal mode was too difficult. But yeah. Right. Let's spar. Okay, let's fight the Pangu hologram. Oh, I see. This is mirror battle, basically. So this one will basically be whoever you're playing as. Get back here. Ow.
Cyclone.
Oh. Oh god, I'm getting bullied in the wall here. Oh, we're neck and neck. We're not neck and neck. She got a good hit on me. Get back here, bitch. It's gonna come down to... Yeah. I was about to say it's gonna come down to who gets the last dragon boost, because that's how you win as Lilac. You dragon boost. Okay. Okay, we got a much stronger start here. Ah. I need to guard that dragon boost because it's really easy to see it. She's got to wind up into it. Ah. Come on. Ow. Come on, just greed it now. She's so close to dead. Oof. That was harder than I thought. Achieve and unlock your own worst enemy. Is yourself. Doo-doo. Tell that you're playing on controller. I beg your pardon. Like, sure, you know, controller is legal. You're allowed to do that. However, I'm disappointed in you specifically because you're a sweater gamer. Probably won't see the next Star Wars either, depending how drunk Caradog and I get. Oh, is Caradog coming over to visit? Is the dream meet happening? Very good. It's retro. At least use a joystick. Yes. Whoop. Sunday, Monday. Rad. Alright, time to get poked to death. Oh no, my computer's about to have a hissy fit. It doesn't like it when I leave my external SSD plugged in, and I don't know why. Oh my god. I'm just going to wait for those. You want to come over here? Hello? I think she's... Okay, she's got... She seems to be getting stuck in the corner a little bit. Oh my god. Alright. That was a bit of a nonsense fight, that one. Oh, that's a good point, actually, yeah. Maybe it doesn't sleep properly. Right, is that... I think that's all the... is that all the spas done? Yeah, apart from this... Oh, I am allowed to fight him now. Right, Ascal, come on. Oh, I see, I needed to beat 4 of the others to unlock Ascal. I wonder if this guy's going to be as hard as his actual boss fight was. God, look at his health. That's nuts. This was actually a really difficult boss fight last stream, so I'm curious as to whether he gets... He's got basically the same moveset by the looks of things. Ow. Oof. I gotta watch out for when he does that attack, yeah. Okay, he's not quite as telegraphed. Yeah, he does get his balls, yep. His heckin' rocks were what were taking me to pieces in the actual story boss fight. Alright, I'm gonna wait for the rocks. Ow. Ow. There we go. I did him. Achievement unlocked, sparring buddy. Nice. I assume that's for beating all the people. Hurrah! Hmm. Oh my god, Teltac, you use a Colmac keyboard. Why? Why do you have to be one of those? The fact that you now have to remap every key is the reason why you should just use QWERTY like a normal person. Why are you like this? There we go, we did all the sparring matches. We're done here. Back? There we go. Wow, racist much? Okay. What's this place? Is this the bar? Leon? Is that the bard? Cool, blimey, what a mess. Glad that's over with. The whole thing kind of makes me cherish life a bit more. Maybe I should go back home. Might not get another chance. Anyway, if you want, I'll play vinyls you bring me, Summit. Alright, no, I don't want to vinyl. Okay. Who are you? Scal used to call me Little Kiara. Helped me get better when I got really sick. Ah. Oh, meet your colleagues. What was that for? Because we haven't spoken to everyone. Talk to every citizen in the royal palace. Oh, I see, yeah. Alright. How do I... There we go. Right. Are we done? I think that's... Yeah, I think that's progress there. I think that's... Is that all the optional... Well, the only other optional content I can go is just to go and buy all the things. Let's get on with the main game, I think. Finish your business and be quick about it. I'm ready to leave. Let's go.
Enemies detected. Executing slaughter sequence number 2.
Belay that! These are our allies. For now.
Right. So is syntax all fixed up to the ship now?
Oh, she figured out how to blow up the moon. Maybe.
There. All done. Now
We leave right now.
Excellent! To Baccanoa! What did you pack? Rocks?
Just brought a few potion materials to be on the safe side. And and some lab equipment and safety equipment and...
Ah, whatever. You're lucky I overcompensated for how heavy you lot are fourfold.
Rude assessment of our weight aside.
Engage!
As you wish, sir.
Okay. That's the dialogue of this game, everyone. It's just too many attempts to be funny. There's jokes land now and then because of the sheer frequency of them.
Sensors confirm a code black compatibility of 91%.
Alright, that's the big spaceship that we got to destroy.
Brilliant. Then I'm heading straight for the power core.
You mean you know how to get there? Right. Of course not.
Right, do we get to do the Death Egg Zone now? Oh, this is cool. It's actually a map section. That's cool. I like it. Can we go down? Shang 2. Oh, neat. Where does this come out at? Cool. At any time I want, I can just be like, and we're in the town. And now we're in space. I'm into it. Also, this map area is cool. I'm gonna vibe for a bit. Alright, let's do it. I want grind rails. Or is this going to be a shmup zone? I don't know. Grind rails!
Spread out. We cannot allow Murga to trap us again.
Oh, I missed a high route straight away. I missed all the high routes. Alright. Ow. Oh. Oh. This is going to be kind of interesting to see how they build this. Ow. I'm kind of interested to see how they build this map area because, my god, these dudes are kicking my ass. I'm not a fan of these enemies on a good day, and on this area where I'm stuck on rails, they're actually awful. I think I need to work my way upwards. Can we hecking deck this guy? I don't think I can. I think I've just got to avoid him. Oh my god, he's terrible. Alright. Alright, well. Those heckin' laser dudes are terrible. I'm just going to restart that and just take another swing at it. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Wah! No! Oh, I was trying to get up more speed and just immediately blew the entire route. Also, hello Paige, how you doing? Ah. Congratulations on your... Yeah! Congratulations on getting another personal best on Skies the other day. Oh. The sub 11 is going to happen. It should have been that run, man. It should have been that run. Not the PB you wanted, but still a great PB. Yeah, basically that. Whoop. Okay, there we go. We're cruising now. Whoop. Wow. Lots of lasers.
Foolish children, you will die here.
That's the nasty lady. Nope. Okay, can we destroy this? Nope, it's firing late. Oh, hang on a sec. I think I need to destroy this to advance. Ah. Am I even doing damage? Ow. Oh, I remember this thing. We've got to... When it fires a thing out, we've got to steer this into it and blow it up, I think. Yeah, there we go. That did the job. Oops. Come on. Wah!
Cyclone!
Alright, I think that's what this one is going to be about, is advancing through those things. Ow. Damn it, that one's difficult to get to because there's no platform underneath it. Oh, we're gonna... Yeah, oh, I'm absolutely perishing there. Oh, let's revive.
Wasn't that easy?
I think I'm going to immediately die again.
Cyclone!
How am I supposed to get onto that? Maybe if I stand at the back here. Ah. I can't steer that one. Ah, fucking checkpoint. Leaving you behind. I'll leave that health there.
Cyclone!
There must be a knack to this that I'm missing. I get what it wants me to do, it's just really awkward to do it. There we go. See, like, the only reason why it gave me that is because it was, like, steering upwards anyway.
Cyclone!
Unless... I'm just going to be... I'm going to wail on this thing and just see if I can destroy it anyway. Yeah, okay. I can destroy it without using the things. Okay. I'll do it my way. Ow. Got the shield. I can just dragon boost all over it. That'd be rad. It's definitely that top bit. There we go. Nah. Ow. We can progress.
Cyclone!
Nothing gets in my way.
Oops. Okay then. Thanks, bro. So Heckin Serpentis has obviously got his own plans. He wants to control this ship we're on, back an hour. He wants to control it himself. However, we agreed to go with him because he had the means to get to the ship in the first place.
Cyclone!
However, he's also an idiot. That's cool. Ba-doing. Nice. Oh my god. Oop.
Cyclone!
Ow. There's a lot firing at me here. Not convinced it's actually worth clearing everything around here. Oh, we're going for the middle area, I think. There's health there, I'll take that.
Cyclone!
Explode! Alright, you didn't drop anything, fine. Right, further up? There we go, that's where I need to get to. Okay. This is awkward to get around. I think I need to go up and over. Yeah, this one.
Cyclone!
I can probably just jump down there now. Oh, not quite. Okay. One more. Failing that, where does this go? That goes around. Okay. Oop. Nice. Whoop. This is probably the most Sonic level we've had so far. This is extremely Sonic-esque, but I'm into it. Like, I feel like this is a game that wants to do more platforming than it actually does. Oh no! Oh fuck! I dragon boosted out of that. You realised you had a spare layer on your keyboard. Absolutely, who doesn't have spare layers on their keyboard for normal person control schemes? Ah, damn it. Telltale, what do you do if you're in front of a keyboard that isn't Cormac? Or is it just like speaking another language? You're like, I don't even see the code anymore. All I see is A, B, C. You just type in QWERTY. Yeah. I thought that would be the answer. Oh my god, there's many of them. I am still kind of I'm still on the lookout for the collectibles. Because I think when we're done, I want to just buy all the items in the shops just for the sake of completion. Even though the items are all kind of crap, which is... Oops, I want that. Which is kind of my grievance with this game. Ow. Oh my god, this guy's kicking my ass. Ow. Fighting on this ledge is very awkward. Alright. Ow. That's what I need. Bath. No! Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, really? I'm out of... Oh, no. Okay. I'll checkpoint that. For the sake of 500 crystals. Ow. Some of us have the brains. I wouldn't know what that's like. Oh, fuck. Whatever. Right. Okay, this was the awkward bird that just demolished my day. Now I know I don't actually have to fight you, I just need to get over to here. And this will just demolish everything for me. Wah! The heck I'm doing a Sonic Spinball now, I'm living for this. Ow. Oh, okay. Yep. Achoo! Yep. Right. There we go. I do wish it was easier to... Wow, that was quite a lot. I do wish it was easier to regain health in this game. Which way are we going, then? Ow. It's not up there. Oh, my days.
You won't win that easy.
I'm crashing into things, so I'm trying to find the way forward at the moment. Can't be... This is the way I came, right? Can't have been it. Doesn't go any lower, yeah. And I can't drop through that either. What the heck? Where do I go then? Oh, apparently I found it. Okay. Oh my god, we're literally doing... We're doing Breakout now. If I can get that further back. That'll do. Going into the boss on half health. Alright, what do we do with you? Ow. Don't get hit by that. Oof. That's a lot of different patterns. Oh, it's heckin' again. The character who literally doesn't have a proper name. Oof. Okay, we need to guard out of that. Ugh. I'll checkpoint that just so I can actually go in on full health.
Cyclone!
Alright, there we go. Can do this in cycles. So we actually don't want the machine to get low, because then it becomes difficult to deal with. Oh, I think she's exposed at the moment, but she's too high now. Ow. Okay. Oh, phase 2. Let's do it. Oh no, that's terrible. I don't want the pinball things for this bit. Well, that much being said, can I get into... Oh, I need to break those out somehow. Okay, we're making progress. This is a cool boss fight, actually. There's actually something more to this than just simply spamming Dragon Boost to victory. There's actually, like, some surroundings to interact with. Damn it. Ow. No! Almost there. Oh, oh. I think I stayed there for too long. Kaboom! Get out of here, you are the worst character. Right, that's her dealt with. And we never hear from... I bet we're never going to hear from her again. That monkey character is the worst. She has no backstory, no motives. She's just a chaotic gremlin. It's ridiculous.
Is everyone okay?
Roger, Roger.
I am unable to contact Serpentine or Mila.
Sorry. I was just unpacking my things.
You do realize the urgency of our situation, correct?
Chill out, scary lady. Some of us need a pick-me-up.
Fine, but be quick.
More chatter. Oh, do we get a little hub area for this? This place is huge. Think it's bigger than Brevon's. The creature is gargantuan. We have to split up to cover more ground. Okay, Amelia has literally brought a lab. That's kind of funny. Welcome to El Laboratorio di Emilia Mark III. We're going into battle and you want my strongest potions. I'm going to give them this reference just because the potion seller is one of the funniest memes known to man, and I will not hear otherwise. Potion seller, I'm going into battle and I need your strongest potions. You can't handle my strongest potions. Okay, don't oversell it, Mila. We either get it or we don't. Right, what are you selling? You have the same old stuff. I'm going to buy... Oh, I've only actually got 1 gold. There might be a converter. Well, we'll come back to you. We'll see if there's someone here who can convert to gold. That's going to be exit. That also exit? Oh yeah, it's only a brief thing. What's in the quick shop? Nothing. I'm actually going to go and buy a load of stuff. Just in case we actually finish this in one go. Quick shop. Gold gem exchange. I don't know if there's any reason to hold on to things. Let's sell a couple of those as well. Let's get 8. And I can buy directly from here. Buy it. I'm not going to use any of this stuff. I'm just buying stuff for the sake of it. Just so I can be like, cool, I bought all the things. 2. Okay, I need one more. I need one more gold gem, and then we've bought out everything that Melia has. There we go. Nice. Done. Alright, so that's Melia's lab bought out. So I think we can go to the other hub towns and we can buy the music and stuff like that. So I might do that afterwards. Let's progress. Ooh, oh, straight into the boss, huh? Who's it going to be? Oh, it's a Scowl. A Scowl on a giant robot. Okay. Oh, interesting. There's two health bars for each of them. Oh. Right, I would like to get rid of this giant robot so I can deal with a Scowl. Oh, he's angry. Oh my god. Let's just stay in the middle of that. Ow, alright. Oh my god, what's he doing now? He's got an enormous hacking crystal. Okay, good, there is a platform here for me to work with. I was about to get really annoyed. I was like, how on earth am I supposed to reach him there? I'm struggling for health as it is. Ow. That much being said, it is my first attempt at this boss, so, you know. Oh, okay, so he charges up that crystal. Ow, and then the bot smashes down. Okay, I see how that pattern works. Oof. Balls. Ow. Oops. There we go. Alright, that's the robot down. Ow. Oh, damn, it's not going to land. I was kind of hoping he'd hit the floor. There. I think that's all he's going to do, though, so I think I have broken the back of this. Ow. It's just very awkward because he's difficult to hit when I'm on the floor, and when I'm in the air, I'm a lot less mobile. Alright, wait for it again. Am I just going to have to hit and run on him? These platforms don't really come low enough. It's very awkward. Yeah, I'm going to hit and run. No! Okay, that's fine. I'll revive for that because he's nearly dead. Oh, that'll do it. One square dragon boost is all I needed. Explode!
Stay classy.
Alright.
Is this really what you wanted when you joined up with Murga? She's going to destroy the moon and leave everyone on the planet to die!
You think I don't know that? Of course I do. Thought I could stick by her until it all made sense again, but having Bakunawa eat the moon, that's just nuts!
So why are you fighting us?
Murga was supposed to give a voice to us outsiders from all over the world. Instead, she's just gonna destroy everything.
Hello, Eddie. How you
What
doing?
you've gone through, but it looks like your big speech about me facing reality just backfired.
Yeah, I chose the wrong side, I admit it. But I don't want any part of this.
So why did we just have a boss fight with you?
Murga's even more powerful now, and she's not in the mood for visitors.
Where'd that other guy run off to? Just how long have you been standing there?
Oh, a while. Anna and I are friends now.
His name is...
Hey, friend.
He's a
What's your
guy?
name? See?
Well, I guess that's not the strangest thing I've
All
heard
right.
today. Are you sure you can trust him?
And Super Laser Piss.
Want to see space?
There was Super Laser Piss. You missed it.
Okay. Just keep him from building any more robots up here, all right?
Why are we in the lean room? Alright, so Murga, who is the big villain, has revived Bacchanal, which is this huge flying robot, as a means to leave the planet and traverse the galaxy. And because she hates everyone on the planet, on her way out she's going to blow up the moon so the planet dies. So we're trying to prevent her from blowing up the moon. Clockwork Arboretum? Arboretum? What's an arboretum? Arboretum? It sounds cool. Alright. Yeah, Paige, did you catch up on last week's VOD by any chance? Place with trees. Fair enough. I know that arbor is like tree. Why not encourage them to blow up the sun? Yeah, you did not. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, at the end of the last one, Murga made her first attempt to blow up the moon and literally did the "watch me as I blow up the moon" and fired the laser at the moon, but she was out of range and so it just didn't work. But there was literally a Super Laser Piss moment. It was very funny. It's alright, Paige, you're not required to watch. It was mainly just a did you see the Super Laser Piss moment or not? So yeah, Stan, good evening. How's it going? Let's get into it. Ooh. Eat it. There we go. I really shouldn't try and collect all the blue crystals because they're pretty bad. Oh, we're going for the keys again. Oh, okay, yeah. The keys are kind of neat. Ow. Oh. Ooh. Is this just a washout point? Yeah, it is. I don't even need to be over there. Boggun is easy on hard with keyboard and mouse. So what you were saying is that you were deliberately making your life harder by being lazy. Oh, this is where we got the key from. Oh, okay, right. So the green walls we can pass through when we're not holding the key, and the brown walls we need a key to pass through. Very well. So the gold, that's the washout point. So where are we taking this thing then? There's a route I'm missing here. Right, we went down here. Gonna clear everything just in case. This is backwards, isn't it? I'm not going mad. Oh, I see. We've got the key, so now we can open the thing. Which one do I open? That one. Oh boy, do I need 8 keys. Oh man, are we going to be here all night? 8 keys? You're having a laugh. You're having a laugh, mate. Alright. Yeah, I see what you mean. This has got a lot of Metropolis in it, this level. My god, I'll just Dragon Boost it. Here we go. These guys are very problematic. There we go. Get exploded. Let's stay on the high route. There we go. Got him. This is just a treasure hunt, this level, I think. Lots of health in there. We need the key. There it is. Ow. I don't need to kill all of these things, but I just want to for posterity. There we go. Got it. They don't even drop anything. Can I have the last health thing? There we go.
Cyclone!
I'm gonna go up. No, that's where we came from. Ow.
Cyclone!
Ultimately, we just need to go back the way we came. Be gone. I'm out of here. I think this level can take a long time or go very quickly, depending on whether you get on with it or not. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay. I'm not dealing with that. Bats! My god, so many bats. They're probably more afraid of me than I am of them. Give me that. No! Okay, that was pretty far. What the fuck? What is it that keeps sending an entire stream of everything? Oh, it's those dragons. Okay. Those are pretty badass, I'll give them that. There we go, that's what I wanted. It's a good thing I didn't pick up that health at the start of this section. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, got the key. Oh my god. I'm leaving. You ruined it. You ruined it and I'm leaving. Ow. Down, I think? Oof. Nice. Four. Oh, I probably should have hung on to that, but it is what it is. There we go. I'm gonna go up. Cha. Shit. Is there actually anything? Yeah, there we go.
Cyclone!
Explode! Oh. Invulnerability doesn't make me destroy everything, it just means I don't take damage. Fair enough.
Cyclone!
No, okay, that's alright. Nah. My god, these platforms. Ugh. Okay, got it. Oh, rude.
Cyclone!
That platform was odd. Right, key, health, depart.
Cyclone!
Oop. I think these enemies are unlimited, so I'm not going to bother getting all of them. Anything else cool down here? Ow. Departing. Alright, there's the lift. 5. 5. Oh, and I should have left the health again.
Cyclone!
Bonathu! Yeah, did it. Alright. Okay, so we go up there when we get the thing. Oh, these things were awful. There we go. Ow. Eat it. There's a lot of stuff at the bottom there that I can get when I have the key. Oh my god. Look at these gremlins. Jump! Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Eat it. Ow. Too many saw blades. Ow. Oh my god. Stop having saw blades now, please. Ugh. Ugh. That had a lot more health than I thought it would. Anything up there? No. Oh, I see the game. There's going to be a whole bunch of these that are all released by me walking past with the key. Okay, there we go. We got that one before it actually managed to ramp up. I'm not sure how to deal with those without taking damage. Nice shield.
Cyclone!
I basically left all of these traps for myself by not killing them on the way through. Oop.
Cyclone!
That's where the health would be if I hadn't used it at the start of the zone. Fight room?
Cyclone!
Oh, I saw that up there. There's another room up there. I'm going to keep an eye out for that. Oh, this is interesting.
Cyclone!
Ow. Was there anything down? Can I look down? There's nothing down. I'll take that though.
Cyclone!
Up. I want the thing. Oh, okay. Missed it. I only missed a couple of crystals. That's fine.
Cyclone!
Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh, interesting. We went around in a circle. Okay, that was neat. I do appreciate a good shortcut. I'm going to leave that help. Oh no, I hate these things.
Cyclone!
I did it. I've killed one of those things without taking damage. By not standing in fire. Okay, that guy just gets to live because I can't be asked.
Cyclone!
Oh, give me the thing. Oh god. So many of these enemies here were like bosses in previous levels and now they're just here.
Cyclone!
It's a classic trope. Remember when this guy was a boss and now he's just a common mook. And ironically, we're not actually that much stronger. I guess they give them less health to make them, like, not awful. I'm leaving. I'm just going the way I came. If there's secrets, we'll never know. Wah. Oh, health. Nice. Alright, one more to go. Floor 8. Trying not to bust up the health. Oh wow, they're just giving that one away, huh? Okay. If you couldn't be... Wow, that was a Friday afternoon spot of the level, wasn't it? That was just like, it's the end of the day and I've done 7 sectors for this level. The last sector is just a room, sure. Alright, bustle up, let's go.
And here comes the cavalry.
Oh,
Everyone's pretty adamant nobody get past this point. So unless you want a spanking, I'd say turn around and don't come back. Then it looks like we're going to do this the hard way.
Catchphrase.
Looks like we've got ourselves a bandit. Pucker Factor 10!
Right, I really hope we get to find out. Are you going to do anything else? Ah. Oh my god. You're vicious. Ow. Okay, you're a problem. We're not going to get you first time. Ow. I'm hoping we actually get to find out what her... Ow. What her motive is at the end of this fight. Because she's done a lot of talking without actually sort of explaining what's going on. Blimey, what is happening here? Can I get you in the air? No. We're just doing a epic fall of victory.
Cyclone!
How on earth? Oh wow, we're just falling forever now. Okay, this is kind of interesting actually, that we're just like epic fall of destiny. It's just very difficult to get in height because I'm falling. This is... I'm taking less damage than I was in the first sector though. This is kind of neat actually. I like this as a concept. This is really brave.
Cyclone!
Okay, so if I run on a wall and slow down, I can get height. Right, can I get one good dragon boost? No is the answer to that. There we go. Get fucked. She hits the ground at terminal velocity.
That's how it's done.
Yeah! Badge unlocked. Kilo Gem. Alright, well that was neat. That Room 8 was a bit of a low effort thing.
So, this is super awkward.
So is the compression on that text.
I'm done. If you see Murga, tell her I quit. Thanks, Corey. Let's go, Carol.
You guys go on ahead. My sister and I need to talk.
What, was she paying you or what? Remember at the start of the game where Corazon was just like, this is for your own good, I'm doing this to protect you. I'm fighting for a villain that intends to destroy the planet to protect you. You know? It's just like, okay. Inversion Dynamo. Guess you'll have to play as the cat to find out. That's a good point, actually. You know what? The thought hadn't occurred to me that we would see other sections of the story if we played as other characters. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think of that, and now you've pointed it out. That seems so obvious. We'll have to actually look into that. Let's crack on, because we might have time to actually see if that goes anywhere. Oh, I see. Oh god, it's this. Oh, I see. That was really cool. I hit that enemy on the beat. It wasn't deliberate, it's just really satisfying when that happens. Spikes. Alright. Oh. No! Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Now, can I... No, I cannot.
Cyclone!
Hang on a minute. Haha! I outsmarted it. I'm a genius. Man, this is a really good place to farm for those enemy cores as well. I'm vaguely keeping track of what's going on here. Only vaguely, though.
Cyclone!
I've lost track of where I need to go, so I'm going this way. Oh, that's not it, Chief. I forget if we can actually bust those. I don't think we can.
Cyclone!
I feel like I need to be on the other side of that one. Don't. Oh, what if I go that way and then up here? Nope, can't go that way. Okay, is that... Oh, okay. Well, that was progress anyway. Matrix! Oh, we finally got to fight this idiot.
This ship is now under the command of General Serpentine! I hate to disappoint my former allies, but in my desire to leave this wretched planet, the moon harvesting will proceed as planned.
Dr. Elise, now we don't have to play betrayal musical chairs. I was getting super confused.
He still intends to blow up the moon. This is not an improvement.
Stick with the plan. We need to stop Bakunawa no matter who's in charge.
Okay, I'm glad that no one is acting surprised that the guy who we all knew was going to betray us betrayed us, you know? Alright.
Cyclone!
Is there a... Huh. Do we need to destroy these to progress? No, I think we just needed to hit that point at some point. Alright, fine. Oh, things have changed now. Ah, yeah, okay. These blocks have all changed now that Serpentine is in command. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Also, holy shit, everything is just turbo aggressive now. Make of that what you will. Okay. Genuinely not sure which way we're going. However, I'm finding enemies and oh my days. I'm finding enemies and crystals, so I'll take it.
Cyclone!
Right. I'm going slower and I'm going to very carefully try and beat these enemies. I regain a tiny amount of health when I do damage. So if I can, like, not take hits for once, I'll slowly sponge my health back up. Oh, come back. I want that health. Give me the health. Yep, that's fine. Don't care about the gems. Oop. Oh my days. Oh no, oh no, it's you! This thing was a heckin' boss as well. Oh no, do I actually have to deal with you? I hate it. I don't want to deal with you. Please let me leave. Can I just run past you? Or can I just deck you? Either or is fine. Okay, there we go. That's not going to go any higher. Fair enough. Ah! So those are the things that drop the popcorn. Up. Can I ascend? Oh no! Oh god, that was... Oh, I hate it. How do we deal with this? Oh, right. Let's do that again. Okay, well, if we go up this one, I can Dragon Boost off there. Okay, yeah. That was a weird section. Oh my god. Ah, yeah. I couldn't keep that up. Now my body perpetually teleports in anguish. Revive! My god, these things are awful. Oh, fine. I'll use my other revive. Because there's some health right there. No, I want the shield. Ah, Jip. Okay, right, this time. Okay, got it. Absolute maze. Nope. Alright, Alright, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Cheat. There we go. No. Give me that.
Yeah! Get lost! I'm done with you already!
You honestly expect us to sit back and let you destroy our world?
Then enjoy your spectacular demise!
Okay.
Show them no mercy!
Oh, that's a shame. I was kind of hoping we were gonna get another on rails boss. I would have been into that. I'm just gonna dodge over all of this. No.
Cyclone!
Oop. Damn it. Oh my god, it's more of the clamshell things. I'm not dealing with all of these enemies. There's too many of them. I'm leaving. Nope. I'm not dealing with you either. Oh, there's so many enemies in this that are just so horrendous that I'm just like, I don't want to fight any of them. Ow. Okay. Nope, I'm leaving. Ah. Shit. Oh my god, there's many. Bye! Arrgh. Nope. Such a small enemy that... Ow! Alright. I'll take another one. That's my last revive. However, if I can just get... I probably have been checkpointed. Whoop. Ooh, yes, I want all of that. I'm going to get some speed up. Pachow. Nice. Okay, we're in good shape. Ow. Whoops. We're in less good shape. Huh? Ugh. Okay, I like this small... I like these small technical rails sections. These are good fun. Even if it's really hard to keep track of where you are through the teleporters. Oh my god. Those little artillery guys are the worst. Oof. Okay, we need to... Ugh. Okay. What? Die. Alright. Oops, okay. No! Alright. Duh. Dragon Boost! There we go, that's the one I wanted. Nah. Alright, we're progressing. Nice, they gave me health before the boss. That was very generous. Oh, hi.
War Dog! Sick 'em!
What? Are you talking to Mila?
Huh? Me?
Yes, you! Do you see any other traitors around here?
Well, honestly, I didn't think you'd make it this far.
Oh, what a surprise! Betrayed by the very pup I trusted to betray her friends. Ha! Too bad for you. I have prepared for every contingency. In this game of chess, I hold all the cards.
Okay, so I'm getting the feeling that... So this is the side bit with Melia, then.
It doesn't matter if she refuses to fight for me. After all, we hail from the same planet. The homeland of the magnificent Lord...
Melia actually does have a dark past.
Mila?
Of course! We even made a deal for her to go home in exchange for slaughtering the lot of you!
No! I mean, I guess it's true about me not being from this planet. And I'm not a traitor. I'm not a monster.
No, you're not.
Okay, this is actually quite good. They've actually... All the bits that I was criticizing it for last week, there is actually an explanation for all of this. The game just didn't really do a terribly good job of telegraphing that it was in the other stories.
Syntax resonance link.
Also, the 4-of-a-kind checkmate is a one-liner that I appreciate. Bye, Mila.
Stop that resonance link!
Ah. Just... Ow. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, you're gonna knock the... Oh, you're gonna knock the platforms around. Okay. Oh, blimey. I need to not be there anymore. Oof. Okay, this is a fairly straightforward fight. I just wish those missiles didn't continually follow me. That's very I'm not... Ow, okay.
I've got better things to do.
Alright, I'll take the checkpoint for that. Okay, I'm kind of super glad that they've actually resolved this by, you know, being like, yeah, this stuff will be in the other storylines. This also makes the other storylines actually worth playing. Although, I hope I don't have to play, like, the entire game through to see them.
Talking to Mila?
Because I don't want to play the game 3 times to see the extra content from the other characters. Skip scene, we've just seen that. God, you got a lot of health. Okay, this is a much stronger start to the fight. Right, these missiles are the only thing where I'm not really sure what to do. I'm going to try running from them now. Oh, hello. Right, running away, running from missiles. Ow. Okay, I've kind of got into the rhythm of this now. This is a lot more straightforward. I'm quite happy to fight the big robot now I've got some actual platforms to stand on. I'm kind of into that. I like the way that he keeps knocking the platforms around as well. That's a neat trick. Like, he's not destroying the platforms, he's just moving them. Oh, phase 2. Oh god. Oh no, no, no. Now Serpentis can do his awful stunlock move. Okay, he's nearly dead. Ow. Nice, we got him with the uppercut. That was good. You're exploding now. Bah. Ooh. That was a fun boss fight. That was quite an easy one, but that was quite a fun boss fight. I liked that one. I think the boss fights in this game on the whole have been alright. Some of them stronger than others, but all of them I think have been quite inventive. They've had a thing happening.
Curse you! Well, no matter. With Code Black installed, I can simply flood this chamber with my robots! Then we'll see who has the last look. No! No! What happened?
A bold move, General. but the will of Bakunawa has been restored. You have 10 seconds to leave.
Gotta go!
That felt good. That felt really good. Look out, world! There's a new Mila in town!
That probably would have been... that would probably have been more meaningful if we'd seen her story.
Mila could take it down a notch.
Oh, sure. No problem. And, thank you again for believing in me.
Yeah. Okay. Lunar Cannon, I see. Alright, I'm going to keep just smashing forward because now I know that the other stories are actually worth looking at. I kind of want to power through this as fast as possible so we can just actually see what the other stories look like. Actually, can I wonder if we can just switch characters. If I save and quit, start game. It's new game. Okay, these are just different files. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Basically, yeah. I'm really hoping that I don't have to play the entire game 3 times with 3 different characters in order to actually see the whole story. Like, fun fact, I'm a big believer that Sonic Adventure, as in Sonic Adventure 1, is an underrated game. And I like the way that you play all of the other characters to see the story. But the thing about Sonic Adventure 1 is you don't play the same levels. Well, there's a bit of crossover. But the idea is that you switch between the characters as you progress through the game. And you see different bits of the story at different times, which build up to the big picture. That's why it's a good game. Whereas if this game, I literally just have to play the game 3 times over in order to see the whole thing. I'm just like... Don't make me play the whole thing 3 times. Just, like, let me just see the side bits with the other characters. That'd be cool. Alright. Go. Oh. Oh, I see. Water bits. Okay.
Cyclone!
I'm going to collect all of the things, and I'm going to leave just one because that's going to annoy someone. Ooh, low grav. Huh. I also appreciate the occasionally electrified floors. That gives me big, Oh! Oh! There. I see where to go. The electric floors remind me of, Sonic 1 8-bit. The level before... the airbase. What's it called? I can't remember. Is this Scrap Brain? No, it's not Scrap Brain 2. I can't. What? Someone help me out here. Sonic 1 8-bit. Level before the Skybase, where you're. No, it's Skybase 1, isn't it? Yeah, Skybase 1 is when you're on the platforms with the laser, with the lightning bits, and then Skybase 2 is the actual blimp. It reminds me of Skybase. Ugh. This is visually very appealing. I'm into it. I'm not sure if the floors are on a timer or just me standing on them. Oh. Okay, we don't need that. Why am I being cancelled? Oh. Also, I didn't actually see what exactly got clipped. I just saw that there was a clip. Ah. Damn it. Can we go up? Yeah, I'm going up. Wah. Oh. It's not actually progress. Can I bust through you? Yeah, I can. Okay. Oh, I see. I'm an idiot. Gotta use the turret. Oop. Ow. Oh, I thought I got off the floor in time then. Yeah. Ooh, I'll take that, thank you. Give me the crystal. Thank you. Ugh. Give me the up. There we go. I'm just guessing that up is progress here. Whoop. Ow. Checkpoint. Ow. Fine, I'm leaving. Whoop. Ugh. Shit. Oh god, this is rough. Alright. I'm going to go back and go up. I'm not convinced that's the right way. Oh, it was nothing. Okay. I lose. Good day, sir. I'm going up that. Blocks? Damn, bro. Oh, I see. We're right at the front. That's like the mouth of the ship. Oh, shit. Electrified floor. Heckin' thing. Precious health. I'm going to leave that other health there. Right, is this going to be it? Is this going to be the Murga fight? Oh no! Okay, I'm just surviving right now. Okay, crystal. Whoa! I see. Oh, okay. This is pretty cool. I like the way this is working. Oh, I didn't get out of the way of that in time. It's a shame that her shots don't damage the crystal as well. Oh god. Nearly dead.
Cyclone!
Okay, I'm going to play it safe for a sec. No. Where's the thing? Where's the crystal? There. Damn it. Alright, there we go. I need Dragon Strike hits on it because that actually... Shit! That actually regens my health in a meaningful way. Okay, we're nearly there. One more good Dragon Strike and that'll be it. Kaboom! Yeah, get fucked, Moga. She mad! Yoink. Hurrah! Murga, that's it. Alright, I think this is the final boss. This was a good finale zone. I'm glad that we actually got like 3 solid levels out of that. Alright, let's do it. Hello there.
Murga!
You should have run.
Let there be no more death today, Murga. This planet should not have to suffer for the sins of my people.
Hollow words from a boy who grew up in a palace built on those sins.
What is with the text encoding?
I know that the Earth Dragons, my people, have
Everything is
enslaved their own.
JPEG'd.
I know of the accidental test fire of Bakunawa's mining laser, killing thousands of water dragons in the blink of an eye. All these events and more were excised from history by Earth Dragon hands. I apologize for my complicity through ignorance.
You think that a mere apology can erase our suffering?
No. And that is why I intend to bring this secret history to light. Tell the world what really happened, and venerate the Water Dragon's struggle against my people's tyranny. Everyone will know what the Earth Dragons have done. Please, let this world live.
I think she's a bit past this point. Nice try, though.
To be remembered as slaves who rebelled against their masters and lost? Or the monsters that killed the world? What choice do I really have as the one final breath of the Water Dragons?
Wait, you don't have to...
Murga, no!
Her throne is like wings?
You are the
That's
last
cool.
to suffer under the yoke of the Earth Dragons. This ends here.
Very well.
Your suffering will be a masterpiece.
I see.
Blue Moon!
An underwater fight. That's very fitting. Ow. Okay. Oof. Bloody hell. This is a lot of damage. Ow. This ain't gonna be a this ain't gonna be a one and done fight. Ow. Okay, ow. Okay. Come on then. Whoop. I'm gonna play slow for a minute. Let's see if I can regen some health. Ow. Oh, man. I did a lot of work regenning health and then just lost it in an instant. That's rough. Ah, boo. Okay, that's fine. Let's revive. Let's see if we can pull that back. Damn it. Oh, that was a big miss.
Cyclone.
Oof. The problem is the opportunity to hit her is like there, and I'm doing other stuff when she's open. I need to change my dodging strat so I'm actually hitting at times when... There we go. So we go over here. Like, at the end of that bombing phase, that's when I should be hitting her. Ah, yeah, okay, I walked into that. That's fine. I'll revive. I can push through that. Bam. There we go. Phase 2? Yeah, I thought so. Okay.
Blood moon.
Oh, boy. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Okay, a lot of... yeah, these are new attack patterns I need to learn now. Okay, that one was easier to deal with. What's it going to be now? Huh? Okay. I think I'm getting bonus health between phases here. Because suddenly I've got a lot of health, and that's not because I regened it. Ow. Okay, there's area denial going on here.
Everything will end.
I thought she was going to say everything, Moon, then. Oh, damn it. Okay, that was problematic. She's too high for me to hit. Ow. God, I'm just scraping in. Damn it. Oh, I needed that to hit. Oh, I needed to not miss that entirely as well. Okay, these swords have become... Can I hit those? No. These... Okay, those swords were a major issue there. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we got to do this one all in one, but I'm okay with that. What's this? Huh. Can you just tap this to get more gems if you're just short or something? Or is that just like the anger punch? All right, get on with it.
I was created for battle. You merely play at it.
Rude. All right. Let's get a much stronger start to this now. All right, zoom. Alright, then the horizontal jump. No? Okay. Oh, she's actually guarding on that. Okay. Ow. Oops. Okay, that's alright. Damn it. Oh, there's an update to Power Toys. Just so you all know. Not the time for it, Power Toys. I'm fighting Murga of the Blue Moon. I'm trying to be aggressive. Progress the fight faster. Okay, yeah, she's got a phase 2 for this. This is where it got a bit annoying. Okay, I've also got... Yeah, it's because I have to window capture this. Ow! Oh my god, I just completely binned it. I'm blaming you for that, Teltac. You caused me to bin the fight by distracting me. Ow. Damn it. No. Oh, that was horseshit. Okay, I'm going to checkpoint that. We're gonna get through the first phase without a revive at least.
I am the will of the
Yeah, get on with it.
water dragons.
Use Colwick and you'll get that.
Blue moon.
So why not Dvorak then, huh? Or is Dvorak for chumps? Is Dvorak for nerds? Ow. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. Ow, that was rough. Oh, that was rough. Okay. Oh, that was really good hits. Okay, that was alright. Okay, she's coming over. Kaboom! Good. Yeah, I get bonus health between phases.
Blood moon.
This was mostly ground attacks, this one. This was a fairly easy phase. This is just don't be bad at the game. Oh. Okay, that attack pattern was horseshit. That wasn't anywhere in the visual indicator. Okay, there we go.
Super moon.
Okay, so what we need to do is I need to cyclone over the top of her and then hit Dragon Boost. That's how we do the big damage. Ow.
Everything will end.
Oh no! Oh god! That was horrifying. I couldn't make that jump. Oof. Okay, I'm holding in there. Oh, fuck. Those heckin' swords. Okay, one good. No! Okay. There we go. Oof. She's not done.
Eclipse.
Oh, spooky. I love how the fight is escalating though, that's cool. Nice. Okay. Damn it. Oof. This is just a chip damage. Ah, ow. Okay. Yeah, we'll revive. I was gonna say this is just chip damage. This area. This is a cool phase though. I'm into this. This is a really cool fight. Oh, she mad. Oh, what? That was nonsense. I hit her. Ah, frickin' hell. She's getting faster. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, she's not done.
Lilith.
What now? Oops. Okay. Oh, that was nonsense. Okay, she's dropping bits of health. That's good. Ah. No. Oh, I didn't get out of the way. Frick. Oh, I'm just holding this together right now. There we go. Woo! It gave me more health. I don't think she's done. She's not done! Alright. Oh, that was cool. We kind of did a punch out there. Oh. This is like the hopes and dreams moment. This is a really cool boss fight. However, also I know that I was gonna say I could, yeah, that's a defeat, and I've got to do the whole thing again. I think. Oh, it's gonna checkpoint me. If it's checkpointed me for that final section, then that's grand with me, quite frankly. Before she has Harvest Moon. Woof. Alright, what's the checkpoint? Yeah, just this. Okay, I think that's fine. Because having to, like, this, that was practically a boss rush. And if that hadn't checkpointed me, I'd have done it again, but I'd have immediately started doing my speech of, this is how you make someone rage quit the game. Oh my god, this is a rough run. Like, this is the point where you're like, okay, I've done the work now. Please let me just fight the boss and win. Fucking hell, she's still fierce. I can't damage boost this. Oh, wow, that's a really long combo. Uh-oh. Is it coming down? Oh, okay. Ah, okay. I was trying to guard those. Oof. Okay, so we got to push through that. Ow. Okay. Oof. Oof, come on. That flash is problematic. Oh, it's the flash she leaves behind that's problematic. It's a massive fireball in the middle of the screen that I can't fight. Yes, the punching bag, it's a means just to top yourself up. If you really want to. My god. Can I not be terrible? Oh, that's rude. Okay. Oops. Oh, okay. She attacks just faster than I can block. So I can block a couple of those, but I do actually need to move. Okay. Oh my god. I've fucked this one up. I'm actually going to bin this one in. Yeah, okay. We've been in that round. Ugh. Last checkpoint. Ah. Trying to find the opportune moment to attack her when she's not immediately counter-attacking. Oof. Because every time she stops, she's just constantly attacking, which is making it very difficult to. I'm like, okay, hit the ground then. And, ugh. No. Oof. She gets multiple dragon boosts in a row, which is rough as well. However, I think we trade when we do that, so, you know, that's okay. God damn it. Ooh. I need to actually count how many... Oh my god. Those flashing traps are awful. I need to count how many times she's doing the dragon boost so I know how many times I need to dodge before I can actually counter. Okay, we've got millions of crystals, so this is fine. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that was 3. I'm sure she's done more than that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Nope. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I don't think she's going to do more than 5. I'll wait for one more cycle before I conclude that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, she does 3 or 5, so assume 5. Oh, she's immune while she's doing that. That's nonsense. Ow. Ah, okay. Sure, revive. One. Ah, chop.
You won't win that easy.
Fine. Oh my god. The star things are awful because they're just always vaguely where I'm trying to move to. This is a rough fight, man. She's just so aggressive. She never stops doing an attack, so it's impossible to stand on top of her. I might change my potion thing for more regen. I've got a mixture of regen and damage strength at the moment, so I'll do less damage, but I'll be able to regen more health, which I think is more useful right now. Oh my god. That flash is awful. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not landing the dragon boosts, and I have to. No, and I don't get bonus damage there either. Whoop. Oh, shit. Blah, 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 blah.
You won't win that easy.
This is a reasonably strong run. We're going to keep this one going. Oops. Oh, I'm so close. There we go. That was rough, and I kind of had to damage soak through that a bit, but we got there.
I wanted to believe. I wanted to see you for what water dragons were meant to be. But our past, our history, they're nothing but chains, and we are choking on them. We might be the last of our kind, but that's not all that defines us. We are the people we help, the friends we make.
Oh, she's not coming round.
And the world we leave behind. That's who we are. Who we can be. But only if we decide.
You're gonna get punched in the face.
No! The Earth Dragons must suffer! The Water Dragons will have justice! I will have my revenge!
Oh!
No! We have to leave. It's not safe here.
Okay, she fell off a ledge. Doesn't mean she died. If that's the last we see of her, then that will be a bit crap. Because she was just like, huh. That wasn't an Emperor Palpatine moment. That was just a bruh. Legend, yeah. Are we burning up in the atmosphere?
By the collective efforts of our three kingdoms, the threat of Bakunawa has come to an end. Yet as the moon we defended so passionately fades into the horizon, I cannot help but dwell on the unsettling truth that has been revealed to us.
That was... okay.
What is punishment enough for conspiracy to silence an entire world? Will an act of forgiveness lead to peaceful resolution? Or will it buckle under the weight of those unwilling to change? Perhaps there is no perfect answer. Nevertheless, I feel it is my duty to pursue an outcome that I believe would break the cycle of conflict that has consumed our world for generations. The atrocities of our past should never be forgotten, but neither should they be repeated.
Social commentary.
Where... Shang-Tu?
Under regular circumstances, our laws would pronounce your deeds to be acts of war, and in the former sergeant's case, treason. Such crimes would be punishable by life in prison, or even death. However, these are not regular circumstances. In light of certain facts that have been brought to light, the severity of your punishments will be reduced. I hereby sentence the four of you to 6 months of community service.
Okay.
You will remain in Shang-Tu for the duration of your sentence, to clean up the mess caused by your callous disregard for our property.
And you'd better do a good job. Those fossils in the museum ain't gonna rebuild themselves, you know.
As you wish.
Captain Kalau will do as the Hammer of Justice will.
Here's a slap on the wrist.
On the bright side, I guess you get to see me more often, sis.
As for your ringleader, we have found neither hide nor tail of Murga in Bakunawa's wreckage. We would have offered her clemency in the same manner as you, but I strongly suspect she would not have cared for an Earth Dragon's ruling. And now I declare this ruling to be concluded. General Gong will hand out your assignments. Nira, may I have a private word with you and your friends?
So she's still out there, alone.
How fares Sash Lilac?
She hasn't woken up yet. She's strong, though, so I wouldn't be surprised if she's up and about in a day or so.
I'm gonna lie, I think they should have just killed off Murga.
Thank you, all of you. Once again, the day is saved thanks to your efforts.
Pshaw, saving the world, no worries. Well, actually, Scary Lady here was new to all this, but we showed her the ropes.
Yes, however, would I have survived without your apt tutelage?
See? She even picked up a sense of humor.
There is something else. Now that we are aware of the full facts behind my people's rule and abuse of power, it would be disgraceful to continue as if nothing has changed. Which is why I am stepping down as the leader of Shang-Tu.
What? No, Magister, you can't!
I must. If change is to happen, then it has to come from within. We will take a page from our neighboring city and appoint a new leader through free elections. In the
Democracy has arrived, everyone. Hurrah!
See the proceedings are fair and just. I was hoping that you would fulfill that role, Nira.
Me? What?
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Who's the most honorable person we know who'd protect and defend Shang-Tu at all costs. Yeah, and we have the freeze burns and jail time to prove it. Seriously, though, innocent until proven guilty next time.
I would be honored, but surely there are others just as loyal.
Perhaps. But none of them have battled a water dragon centurion on a spaceship that was about to eat the moon. That is both a rare sentence and achievement.
In that case, it would be my honor to accept this duty.
Very
I will
well.
not fail our people, nor leave our lands undefended.
Excellent. Then I pronounce you Regent Nira Lee of Shang-Tu.
Woo! Congratulations, Lady Nira! Yeah, major congrats, Scary Lady. I mean, Regent Scary Lady.
I'm pretty certain that there's no, like, constitution or anything that needs to be assessed for that.
There is still so much history lost or hidden away by the Earth Dragons. My intention is to roam the world of Avlis, to try and document what remnants...
Well, that's Nera's problem now. The Magister has just pieced out. He's just like, yeah, I'm not dealing with any of this. So long, everyone.
Ahead of you as Regent.
Hey, sure you should be moving around so much? Where are you going?
I heard that they never found Murga, so that's what I'm going to do. I think she deserves to know that someone's thinking of her and make sure she's okay.
Same old Lilac. Can't you be little Miss Hero Pants some other time?
Not a chance. Besides, this might be my only chance to find out more about the water dragons. And maybe even something about my parents.
Cool. I gotta stay and make sure my sister does all right. Neela and Scary Lady have got their own things going on too. You gonna be okay by yourself?
Of course. Even a falling spaceship isn't enough to stop a dragon.
Fair enough. Catch you later, Lilac.
Finger guns.
Catch you later, Carol.
Wholesome hug between friends, though. Dragon power. Classic mode unlocked. Ah, okay. Alright, well, there is the credits, everyone. Right, I am going to put the kettle on. Yeah, coffee credits. Oh. I'm going to put the coffee. I'm going to put the coffee kettle, and then we'll have a look at the other characters then, and we'll see what it's going to take. Like, as I said, I don't want to play through the game. I think it's more than 3 times, because if Nira has her own story elements as well, that's 3 extra characters. And I'm like, that's cool if there's bonus content, but as I say, I don't want to play the game 4 times. So yeah. All of these sprites are really cute though. I love all of them. I hate it. Also, I hate Spade. Here's the Battlesphere audience of people going, woo! And the quack. Right, coffee's going on. Oh, it's the last coffee in the jar. I need to buy more. Look at all these C's that I got. See. Oh, we didn't do Battlesphere. Ugh. Wait, stage time versus file time. 5 hours to 10 hours? How does that work? Ugh. How does that work out that only half of the playtime was in stages? Like, I know some of the cutscenes were long, but, you know, some of the stages were like 20 minutes on average. Deaths. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Fair enough. We only got one collectible as well. Out of many, apparently. Alright. Yeah, that stage time must just simply be like best stage times or something, I don't know. Alright. Right, so that's a clear file. What happens if we go into this now then? Right. Oh cool, I can look around. Neat. Oh, look at that. Also, it's not in space anymore. It's at the bottom of the sea. That's kind of neat. That's kind of cool. Back on our crash site, they've actually updated the map to account for the fact that it crashed. Neat. Very well. Right. Okay, right. So what are we gonna do then? So let's go back. Do I think I just need to start a new file. That just requires doing straight up a new game though. Not yet, Sai, it's brewing. Right, adventure. Classic, more streamlined game with just the stages. See, the problem is that I want to see the additional story locked behind the other characters, so classic mode isn't what I want. But the character, yeah, whatever. Okay. Right. Let's start with Carol then. Right, pounce, claw combo, jump disc. Let's see how we go. Let's just start the game and see what happens. Normal. Oh, interesting. Auto guard is on. Neat. Expert. Okay. Would you like to play a brief tutorial? No. Meanwhile, under the ocean. Did we see this at the start of the first game? I can't remember. Three years later. I think we may have seen that. but just not actually realised what was going on.
Just another day in paradise. Well, money's money. You're going down, Scrappy.
Cool. Alright, so we just saw Lilac go zoom across the bottom of that one. So I can't remember the first stage, so are we going to get a different route, or is it just the same stage? Right, what is the actual moveset? We've got claw combo, guard, and we've got a disc attack. Okay, that's like a homing attack. That's kind of cool. Okay. Ah. And we've got a dive as well, which is neat. This first stage music slaps. It's got such a good saxophone in it. Whoop. Right, I got a horrible feeling we actually need to play the game 4 times over to see the full story. And that that might be for another time. Because it does require me to literally just play the game 4 times. And, like, that's replay value, I guess. But at the same time, I'm just like, that's less than ideal for a streaming game. Oh, cool, she just gets her motorbike at random in the stages. I didn't play the other characters on Freedom Planet 1 because it was fundamentally the same game. Carol is basically hacking Alex Kidd, by the way, you know. Okay, I can't actually go that way. And I wasn't super into Carol's combat because of the motorbike. It was just like, okay, this is kind of awkward, honestly. This would be good as, like, a bit. No. Open. And go through the same quality dialogue. Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, I think there's a great story in this game, but it's just, yeah, man, the writing's terrible. And also, like I say, if they're literally going to make me play... Because, like, bearing in mind, we've got 10 hours on this game, so... That's potentially 30 or 40 hours of content, which would be fine if you weren't actually playing the same 10 hours 4 times. However, we'll get to the end of the first stage. I mean, I guess we could just, like, progress another storyline and just see how much we get. It's 9:30. We've got an hour and a half left of the stream, so we'll... I don't know. We might have to make a decision. How many people like New Game and stuff? Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. I've got to remember I don't have my regain health on damage. The different special move is weird. I've got to remember to guard as well. Ow. Because Carol's move doesn't hit directly on top of her. Oop. Rude. Nearly there. Come on. Into that. Chop, chop, chop. There we go. Kablamo. Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Awesome.
However, it's less than ideal for stream. A. Oh, different victory music for Carol.
No,
The house has been destroyed again.
Here?
Where were you? I told you to stay put.
I've been put for weeks. I'm not a house cat.
Carol, there have been attacks all over. I needed you to watch the house.
Sheesh, I'm not your watchdog either.
Watchdog?
Burp.
Please, you go out like all the time.
What, like you don't? Besides, what did you expect me to do? Hey, Mr. 400-ton robot, you'd better not crash into our house at Mach 5 or me and my motorcycle will really show you what's what.
That's not the... I just... Never mind. I don't want to fight
The other
about
problem as well is that
Hey, come on, don't be like that.
the diverging storylines, I don't think they start until like
These attacks are really
2/3 of the way into the game.
I'm running myself ragged chasing after them all.
Pshaw, those things don't stand a chance against world-saving pros like us.
Yeah, I guess, but this'll take weeks to fix. Months even.
Well, why don't we just stay at Mila's for now?
She runs a lab, not a bed and breakfast.
Okay, this is the same cutscene that we've seen before. Yeah. Yeah, so, like, I think this is interesting, and, like, if you want replay value, this is where it is. It's playing through the game with different characters, and the different characters have got different fight mechanics. However, I don't think there's going to be meaningfully different routes, and the actual stories, I don't think they're going to diverge until at least the 5th hour. Because remember how the first stream of this, we had the 3 cards to do, and then it was the second stream, or last week rather, where we actually started seeing characters just suddenly disappearing and then reappearing with other side characters being like, oh, I've been hanging out with this person. And it's just like, when did... And at the time, I was like, what the fuck? When did that happen? Now, obviously, if we play their storyline to that point, we actually see what happens there. But this isn't something that I can actually show off post-stream now, because it's going to take me at least sort of 3 or 4 hours to get to that point of the game. So, So what do we want to do then? I could chop out to a different game to do the second half of this stream, because I think there is replay value in this, but I don't know if I want to just like start smashing through the game again, knowing that it's going to be exactly the same levels. Also, like, Carol doesn't play meaningfully different as well. There's the BattleBot thing. Oh yeah, there's the Battle Tower. I tell you what, it might be worth starting Nira's storyline, because Nira doesn't live at the house, so she potentially will get... Let's see if she gets a completely different first level. Adventure. Nira. No, I don't want the the tutorial. Alright, we've seen that scene. 3 years later.
Looks like the Magister's mission will have to wait.
No, it's the same level.
Let's get this over with. I have business to attend to.
Yeah, it's just the same level. Like, I thought maybe she'd get a different start level because she's just somewhere else. So yeah. So we've got jump. So our attack is it's a slower attack, but it rapid fires. That's interesting. Sniper drive. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. She has combos. And does she get a double? Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's got a double jump, and then ice lasso.
Freeze.
And I said, do you special? Cool. Okay, that's kind of neat. She can just like freeze them solid. And then that's just an insta-kill. That's neat. Does she get that ice skating when she just gets up to speed? I want to get up to speed and see if she does that ice skate just as her run fast animation. I think so. Yeah, that's kind of neat. She's got to get up to a lot of speed before she does that, though. Fair enough. Solitarities. No. Alright, what I will do though, let's quit to map. Let's load the first file and do the battle sphere. Or see if there's anything in the battle sphere. Family region. Shangmu. Battlesphere Arena. Fight your way through obstacle courses and battle waves of enemy robots. Or boss battle. Attacking 37 bosses, man. Home run. Hit as many targets as you can before touching the ground. Okay, well let's do some of this then in that case. Alright. Home run A. Herp.
Cyclone!
Okay. Fair enough. And let's go high. Oops. Up.
Cyclone!
2750. Okay, I think it resets. I'm not sure if these are going to be cumulative. Let's go for that one. Oh, the first one was the best by far. New world record. Cool. Okay, I'm just going to set down scores on these. Let's see if these change around. So I think this is just fun arcade stuff. Go. Huh.
Cyclone!
Oh, okay. Okay, I need to hit high and then I need to dragon boost the other direction. Hup. Okay, I got better and better on that one. Home run C. Time for windmills. Up. There's nothing over there. Damn it. Okay. That was a bad start. Okay, going high was not the answer. Try that. Oh, that's a good one. Nope. Oh, I missed everything. Oh, that could have been better. Love minigames. I've got a love-hate relationship with them. They're okay. I think Home Run was a bit forgettable, if I'm honest. Let's do the arena battles. Okay, so these were just like the ones that we had to do through the story. So, Army of One. Can you survive the BattleBot Battle Royale?
Cyclone!
Hello? Ah. Right, I do have my usual thing equipped. Alright, so this is just going to be onslaught. Oh my god. I wonder if, oh. Okay, we need health. I need health and to not get hit. Oh, that'll do. Thank you. Are you done? Blammo. Oh, I'm getting cores for this as well, which is good for buying the rest of the things. So, like, if I actually want to 100% this file... God, those bouncing laser things are the worst. No!
What kind of animal you are? That's gotta hurt.
Alright. Let's checkpoint. Heckin' pogo stick laser beamers. It's terrible. Okay, I'm going carefully now. There we go. Okay.
We have a new record.
Oh yeah! Nugs for snack or no? I mean, are you hungry? That's the question. See. All right, we did it. I'm not gonna like put down the high scores on these. I'm just gonna go through them all. Ring out challenge. The floor is collapsing behind you. Rush forward to the goal. I see. Ow. My ear aches. And I don't mean like inner ear, just the outer ear. It's weird. Oh! No. Oh. Oh no! I kind of thought I'd be able to... I thought I'd be able to push through that. Alright. Oh, jump. No! Okay. That was bullshit. I know how this works now. Pachow. Ugh. Oh my god. Want to buy a skill. Oh my god, want to buy a skill. No! Oh my god, how am I so bad at this? This is really simple and I'm bad at it. Oh my god. Okay, right, no, seriously. This time. This is just heckin' robot unicorn attack and I'm being bad. I promise I'll stop being bad in a minute. I keep jumping just way too early. This is fine. This is fine. I can't. Right. I thought I was getting into a rhythm then. Right, low. Okay, that was awful.
We have a new record.
And I apologize. That was terrible, but we got there. Zhao balloons. What do we get? Oh, I get a collectible. I got a time capsule. Oh, okay, so now we know where some of the time capsules are. Oh, I think a lot of these might be... I think someone else mentioned that they were in the battle arena. Alright. Flip Fire Gauntlet. Hop through flipping platforms and fiery pits in this platforming challenge. Okay, this sounds fun. I'm into it. I like... There looks like there's quite a lot of different stuff in here other than just combat, and I'm into it. Oh. There we go. Give me the core. Okay, this isn't quite what I expected. This is just a fairly standard stage.
Cyclone!
Oop. No. Oh, can just about outspeed these. Okay, I'm just taking hits there. It's fine. Oh, balls. Now I don't have the fire shield.
Cyclone!
Oop. Dup. Ow, 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 ow. God, those are just stun. Oh, those are just stun locks. Alright, I did it. I'm not saying I'm good at these. We're just showing them off. It's a showcase. Nice. Okay, apparently I'm just getting all the time capsules for these ones now. Vanishing Maze. Oh no, I hate these. Let's do it. Okay, we've got to reach high ground. Be gone. Right, give me the shield. Ugh. Yeah. Okay, Earth Shield is really good for this because it just means I get all of these crystals. Where the... Oh! I jump... Whoop. Okay, this one really is a maze. I'm just going to try and go vaguely up and right. Ouch. Did it. There we go.
My stones! We have a new record!
Okay, that wasn't quite as cool as I thought it would be. A lot of these are kind of just diet stages. I was kind of hoping that that would actually be just like an only vanishing block, so I actually had to do a careful platforming section. Pen and quill. If these are symbolics of the first game, I've forgotten what they symbolize. Mondo, Kondo! So many rooms. Hop through each mini gauntlet as fast as you can. Alright. Whoop! Be gone! Cool. Nope. We'll never know. Oh my god. What is happening here? So slow. Okay, can I? I'm going. Give me that. Okay, we're making progress. Oh, I need a switch for that. Oh, there it is. Whoop. How about this way? Ugh. Give me the thing. Okay, so they're kind of all lots of small sections. It's not quite what I expected. I was expecting something akin to the final level, where it was like a bit more drawn out, if you see what I mean, per rune. This is designed to be very fast. Oh, this is like a boss rune. Cool, okay. Okay, get all the low ones. Out. Got him. Alright. Well, we're unlocking all of the things, so if I make my mission tonight just 100% the file, then that's kind of neat. It's a dagger. Yeah! Birds of Prey. Take on Trigger Joy and Lancer at the same time. This challenge is not for beginners. Oh, it's these guys. Okay. Oh my god, these were two fairly noticeable bosses, if my memory serves me. Okay. The question is, am I going to focus on one of them or not? I think the red one was the easier boss, to be honest. So I'm going to focus on you. Whoop. Oh my god. God, I've taken enough damage. Bam! One down. Right. Where's he gone? Up to the left? Yeah. Right, so this one basically is just a matter of like attacking when he's attacking forward, not when he's doing the flames behind him. Nice. Ow. Bam! Did it.
My stones! We have a new record!
Oh yeah! All of these records just simply because I haven't put down a time yet. Oh boy, I love hearing this lift noise again and again. Can we skip scene? Alright, there we go. Sorry to make that less dramatic, but we got it. Battlebot Revenge. Plow through all of the Battlesphere's unique enemies and bosses in one sitting. Okay. Right, I'm gonna stay put for a sec. Oh, we'll definitely get rid of you guys. You guys are a pain. Okay, there's rounds here. Oh my god, it's the bouncing laser boy. These little swordies like robots. We're on round 3 already, man. We just smashed through round 2. Ow. Oh my god, it's the laser bouncing boys again. They're my nemesis. I can't handle them. Who's it gonna be? Oh my god, what is that? Oh no! I've been pied. I hate clowns. I don't know if anyone... It may not have come up before. This is some proper Robotnik's era bosses, this is. I need to get a good Dragon Strike on you to build some health back up. Unless I can... Ugh. Ow. Oh no! Alright, can you jump down here, please? No! Oh, rude. Yeah, we'll revive. Okay, there's actually some health up top there. I missed that. Oh my god, these heckin' pies, these are the worst. I've got to hit the thing in the head. I'm going to carefully pick up the health. Oh my god, I hate it. Enough. Oh no, I'm going to fall in the bottom. Okay, good, she destroyed them. I thought I was going to fall out of one into the other, and that would have been horrendous. Oh my god, can this thing stop moving, please? I'm begging you. Okay, the swingy leg attack I can deal with. It's such an awkward height to hit. This platform is in the worst possible place for this boss fight. I'm just barely scraping through right now. Come on. Oh, it's so close. One more Dragon Strike. That'll do it. Woo! Okay, it's dead. It can't hurt us anymore. Woo! That one was rough. Okay, skip. We've seen the thing. All right. Match speed melee. Boosters everywhere. Fling yourself around at high speed to defeat an army of Zauland robots. Okay. Wah! Okay. I'm not going to defeat any of the robots. I'm just going to boost through everything. What do I need to actually beat everything to clear? That was not immediately obvious. Oh, rude. It was a backwards one. I got tricked. I assumed all of the boosters would be putting me in the correct direction. Oh no, I remember these heckin' things now. The switch. I need the switches to open the gates. Okay. Bam. Alright. Take the low route. What are these little Zalbots? Okay. Oh my god, they're bombs. Okay. Never mind. I don't want to know anymore. Take me on to the high route, please. Precious health. Ah. Okay, rounds. Okay, you gotta go. Ka-chow! Really hate those flying things that put the orbs on both sides of you. They're terrible. There we go. Those little spinny boys are terrible as well. Alright, that one's not bad. Next. Galactic Rumble. Alright, it's a syntax fight. Okay, these fights are these enemies are good because they're actually fairly tough. You actually got to actually fight these things.
Oh man, what a shot!
What, did I just get one shot? Oh my god. I think something just like one shot me. And do I have to push this thing up? Oh, I see. I gotta keep pushing the ceiling up, otherwise I get squashed. I was wondering what was happening with that. Oh, I don't like these goo boys. Ow. Oh boy. Ow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is a bad place to be. Huh. Chop. Oof. Health plus. Around 5 of 7. Oh, health. Oh, I've got to keep an eye on that health. I've got to get it as it's passing. Without losing more than I'm gaining as well. That's terrible. My god. This is savage. Alright, this was a fairly straightforward boss, this one. This was, get all the red dots and then attack the center. This was one of the cooler bosses, actually. It's quite simple, but I did like it. Ow. Huh? Yeah, I can. What are we doing here? Oh yeah, I see. We gotta get the dude. Ooh. Kablamo! Oh no! I thought we were heading down there. Ugh. Come on. Okay. No! Come on. Shit! No! Oh, god damn it. I saved myself with a really good dragon boost there and then immediately jumped into the spikes. Okay.
My stones!
We have a new record! The ceiling, yes. I can see it now. Paige you were there watching, going like, the ceiling, dude, the switch, push the okay. I'm rewarded with a Minecraft potion. Alright, guys, 5 more to go. Stop and go. Go fast, but not too fast, or you might run into explosions. Oh, no. This is the kind of thing I hate a lot, is when the game is just like, we're going to enable you to go fast, but don't go too fast or we'll punish you. Mm. Ow. Okay, that's fine. Having the odd bomb now and then is fine. I'm okay with that. Oh my god, oh, I'd forgotten those things all exploded. Now, yeah, okay. It's obvious now that I see it again. Oh, bloody hate those lasers as well. That laser was the death of me in one of the final levels. Oh my god. Well, that one went off immediately. There was no timer on it. Okay, whatever. No. Oh. I'm gonna wait for it. No. I really hate these things. Alright. Ah. Okay. I did it. Stop. Oh. Ah. No. Oh, the fucking laser. I'm just checkpointing that. Fuck off. Right, can I kill this idiot? No, you can't. You just have to do... Oh, whatever. I was right at the end as well. Whatever. Whatever. Right. Skip. Right. We're nearly there. We can go up from the bottom now. Alright. Hop in a beast mech and take on all comers. Okay, this one should be fun. The mecha fight was kind of cool. Oh, I think I slept on my ear last night. I know it's a really random complaint to have, but, you know. Alright, hang on a sec. We're gonna do a free Benai for this because of the mech. Embrace this, everyone. It's not very often you get freebies. Also, what the hell is with my 90s curtains hair? I need a haircut. Alright. How do we do the... I can't remember how to do the missiles. Oh yeah, you hold it down. Everyone gets destroyed now. Missiles. Alright. Oh my god, I can't bust through leaves in a big old mech. I'm just pretending to be Gen Z. Really? I mean, actually, you know what? You're not far from the truth. Born too late to be a true millennial, born too early to be a Gen Z. Is that how it works to Gen Z? I can't remember now. I never remember the order that they would come in. Missiles. How do we... Do I have to get on that? I can't remember how to... I can't remember how to jump dash. How do we get up there? Oh, we've got a dash. I'm an idiot. There we go. I did it. I'm a gamer. Oh, damn. Oh, that's rough, man. Okay. I can't stand on that platform, so I'm like, There we go. The controls for the bot are a little bit weird. I'm not a fan of them. This is not as cool as it should be. Maybe I'm just bad at the game. Missiles. Okay, missiles are not effective. Come on. Oh my god, I've got to systematically bust through all of these. This is terrible. I'm actually slowly losing health because these idiots keep teleporting on top of me. Oh, okay, we got some health back. This section is harder than I thought, actually. When we did this in level, we were mostly invulnerable, kind of thing. Like, well, we weren't invulnerable, but it was very much a showcase fight. Oh god, please die. Okay, I'm leaving. Oh no. Okay, it's a survival area. Damn it, I'm exploding. Blah. Oh, we've got to do the whole thing. Okay, right, let's do that and not be terrible this time. Always be missiles. Missiles OP. Oh my god. Still lost a shit ton of health. I think I suffered the most while I was trying to bust through barriers while taking damage. So I need to be faster at getting through the barriers and getting rid of what's hassling me. Alright, let's be a little bit more careful about clearing now. Oh, get these monkey dudes as well. Damn it. Oh, wait, over here. He's just going to keep doing that, isn't he? Alright. Okay, we got him. Right. There we go, that's all of them done. Oh my god, these balls hit when they're dying. Oh my god, there's two of them. I hate it. Everyone explode, thank you. Alright. I'm not... see, I'm not in much better shape than I was. Can I duck that? No, I can't. Okay. Can we hit the laser, please? Thank you. There we go. Right, I need to destroy this thing before it goes blade and cuts me to ribbons again. Okay, good. That one's dead. I'm proceeding with caution now. I think there's another one of them. I'm fairly certain I got annihilated by 2 of those. Oh, that was right. This was the section we died in. Alright. Oh, why are there so many of them? Why are there so many of you? Okay, I've got to dash back and forth. Dashing does damage. Alright. Round 1 of 6. I don't suppose you're going to give me any health, are you, game? Oh, great. It's these guys. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this bit now. I just don't have enough health. Ow! I hate how these guys can just appear on top of you. Okay. Round 3. Ah! That's hard, that challenge. That's hard. Because dashing doesn't give me iframes. I just don't have a dodge. One more attempt and then I'm going to move on. So can I just push through this area? I'm going to see if I can just push through. See what happens if I just do that. Just dash through everything. My god, is dash just a insta-kill? Oh, we need the big dash for that. Okay. That's kind of embarrassing if it's that easy. Damn it. There we go. My god. It was this easy all along. However, I can't attack down. Okay, there we go, we did it. I'm still hemorrhaging a lot of health here. Although I gained a lot back. Okay, we're coming into this section in a way better shape. So what happens if I just dash through them all now? I think this might be the way forward. Just dash to victory. Oh, and this is why there were so many of them. They split into lots of little nerds. This is the cheese for this. You just dash. Got him. Easy. Okay, so I get iframes on dash while I'm doing damage. Whoop. Oh, okay, these guys are doing a decent amount of damage. Need to actually take a moderate amount of care not to get hit. Okay. Why are you taking so much damage, more damage than the other guy? There we go. Round 6 of 6. Oh, that's rough. Ow. Oh. My god. Even with my cheese strats, I'm still getting owned. Okay, they're exploding. I think we've... No! Oh, I don't believe it! I'm moving on. That's doable, that's doable. However, I'm going to come back to it. Mecha Madness, that one's legitimately difficult. I've been dropped into the pit. Can you find your way out? Okay. Right. Okay, this is a puzzle zone. Okay, I'm into it. Okay, I need this like halfway across. No, just there. And just walk over to here. You know what I'm suddenly reminded of? I'm suddenly reminded of a Knuckles stage.
Cyclone!
Where are we taking this?
Cyclone! Cyclone!
Right, do we have just 2 balls to do this with? Can I reset the ball? I can. I want to see if I can just drop that into the first one as it falls. There we go.
Cyclone!
That's 2. There we go, and then that's 3. Genius! Which way do I go now? Whoop.
Cyclone!
Halfway. This is a very chill challenge. I'm into this one. I like this a lot. Okay. Nearly done it, apparently.
Cyclone!
How does that behoove me?
Cyclone! Cyclone!
I don't think I can... No. Damn it. Oh, it doesn't move with it. Okay.
Cyclone! Ha! Yeah!
Okay, that's in there. I'll take it. Not sure if that was the intended method, but I'll take it. Right, we need to move this all the way up.
Cyclone!
Oh, what's up here, actually? Nothing, okay. However, now I can't get up there.
Cyclone!
I don't suppose I can knock that into the thing? No. Let's reset that.
Cyclone! Cyclone!
What else can we do with this? That just does that. I don't see how I can trick shot that ball into that holder from here. I mean, if we do... Maybe if I... What if I Dragon Boost it? Maybe that's... no. Oh, it was worth a try.
Cyclone!
It's too heavy for me to, like, air juggle it. That's not a thing I can do. Definitely need to get it in there, and then I do the last bit.
Cyclone!
Hang on a sec. What is... No, there's no route around.
Cyclone!
Oh, it does bounce into there. Okay. Oh, God. Alright. Right. That is... That's permafucked. Okay, let's go and reset that.
Cyclone!
We know the solution. The ball can, in fact, bounce. Right.
Cyclone!
It's up there now. Okay. No, I just need it to be on the left of the spring. Alright.
Cyclone!
Trying to... Nope. Ooh. Oh, did I get it? Okay, there we go. We got it. Waiting for Dragon Boost. That last bit was rough. However, I did it. What a perfect run. Was that just because no hit? on a level with no dangers. Right, that last section took me way too long, but I did it. And I'm happy with that. Skip. Okay, blast from the past. Face off against an array of organic enemies while watching your step. Alright. I see. Can we not start directly? Fine. I just won't destroy that trap then. Oh my god. Shrimp, be gone. This is awful, man. I can't believe I can't do anything about that flamethrower. It's terrible. It means that entire platform is just no bueno. This is a really rough start to this fight. Oh. Okay, we're slowly gaining back health on these nukes. Okay, give me the health. Thank you. Oh, good. We've got a floor for the boss. Right, what's the boss? What the hell is that? This is some... Oh, this is some heckin' rareware nonsense. Ow. Oh my god. Oh my... Oh, I'm begging you. Health. Thank you. Okay, the chomp attack is terrible. The chomp attack is terrible. I hate it. Alright. Alright, chomp. Guest appearance from... Oh my god. Ah! I'll just revive that. It's dead. There we go. Worst boss ever. Five Nights at Freddy. Oh. Did it. Skip. Bubble battle. Fighting way of underwater foe. Our patented water globe. I see. Don't fall down. Oh, okay, we're nearly done. Then we've got to do the heckin' mecha one again. Huh? Oof. These are not my favoritist of enemies. Oh. Dup. Okay. It's not a kill box, it's just a hurt box. God, can I see how many... No, I can't from here. I was going to say, I'm getting so many energy cores from this. This is just how you grind if you want to buy the items. You just do Battle Sphere. It's the heckin' Hoppy Boys again. It's always these guys. Die! There we go. Whoop! Oh no, it's you! Ow. Not a fan of this dude. Get the ads. Okay, it's not so bad because when we originally fought this boss, he could just move higher than we could on the stream. Whereas now we have the height advantage. Ah, you biznatch. Nice. Okay, I'm low on health, but oh, he's gone quick for his last bit. Last berserk. Ow. Your last berserk is worthless against my dragon thing. Unless you hit me. Oh god, one more. Ow, you bastard. Pablo! There we go, we got him.
My stones! We have a new
Bloosh. Oh my god. I'll just stand on these spikes, this is fine. Woof. Okay, we gotta do... Oh my god, we gotta do the heckin' Mecha Magnus. Let's get it done. Alright. Right, the dash strat works. I just need to do that but not be terrible. Coming through, coming through, coming through, coming through, coming through, coming through, coming through. Damn it. Pow! Okay. All right. I'm gonna dash, and then I'm gonna missiles. That way I'm always doing missiles and dashing. Good. Round two. Oh. Okay, good. Taking less chip damage now. The other one's nearly dead because it's moving quick. Good. One. Got it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stay over here and try not to pick up the rest of the health because I know I'm going to bleed some health on these big old cubes. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's pick up the rest of the health now. This is where it all went wrong. These cubes are a lot more dangerous than they look, I think. Right, bird is gone. Let's get the hell out of the way of that. Missiles! Missiles! All of the missiles. Okay, that's one down. Oh, nonsense. Okay, there we go. Get in the robot, Shinji. Oh, this is the phase we died on. Ugh. Okay, it's good. I'm seeing lots of explosions. Get over here. No! Oops. Oh, the heckin' monkey appeared right on top of me. Okay, he's nearly dead because he's zoomy mode. Right, 6 of 6. Please don't throw a boss at me, or if you're going to... Oof! Yeah! There we go. Battlesphere champion. We did everything. First try. You got the thing. It's one of those. Memories of the past. All the time capsules. There we go. Ba, ba, ba. Right. Boss battle. Change your items. Ah. Yeah, this is just straight up just boss select. Lemon bread? Oh, interesting. There are a couple of question marks here, and... Oh, neat. You can fight Murga in all her forms as well. I think there's a couple of bosses here, like Lemon Bread here, which you fight if you're playing as a different character, maybe? That's pretty cool, though, that you could just play a boss fight. I'm a fan of that. Let's fight Lemon Bread. See what Lemon Bread looks like. Oh no, it was just you. I see. I have regrets. I regret everything. I regret this fight. I regret coming here. I'm sorry. I wish to go back. I wish to not fight the... I wish to not fight the Lemon Bread anymore. Ah! Please just perish. There we go. Stylish victory. Dragon Speedrunner. What was that for? Beating a... Beat any stage as Lilac in less than half the par time. I am now a Freedom Planet speedrunner, and I'll not hear anyone say otherwise. Speedrunning's easy. Cool. Okay, right. I'm going to exit. I want to see if I can go and buy all of the other items. Is that a stage? Oh, the City Hall? Quick shop? There isn't one. Okay, return. Here's a quick shop. Vinyl venue. Right, what's in the bazaar first? Okay, we need items for that. These cost money. I'm going to buy all of them. I'm not going to lie, I'm doing this for achievements, because I bet there's an achievement for just buying all of the music. Also, I'd imagine there are some of them that are probably hidden in chests, though. We've got all this money from doing Battlesphere. Like, we've got a crap ton of money. Big mood, I see. Alright. We bought all of the records from Naomi. And I'm gonna get some of these. We got 225! Let's just get like 10. I'm going to keep some cores just because I'm not sure if we'll need them for anything else. Buy the items. Oh, these are the challenge run items. So we've got one hit KO. Always have an empty life meter. Every 30 seconds, your life meter alternates between fully restored and completely drained. That's kind of neat. Items to bombs. All containers are transformed into bombs. That's bleak. Alright. Done. Return. No quick shops there. Alright. Where does this go? That goes to Perusa. Let's go to the hub zone down here. Quick shop. Amelia's Lab. We bought everything from Amelia's Lab. And there's more tunes to buy. I'm seeing if I can get a cheap achievement. But like I said, I think there's going to be music hidden in the stages because we picked up some of them from chests. And I'm not confident that I picked up every chest. Are there any other hubs around here? No. Florin's Florals? Ooh, there's lots here. Oh, this stuff's expensive. All shield crystals. Okay. Right, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12? 11. Yes, 11. Need to buy 11. Pornstar's Garage. Garage? Oh, I'm out of money. How did this happen? Okay, we can't buy everything. I haven't got enough. Yeah, look. Do you want to know the Chivo level? Right, we've run out of money, so this isn't going to work anymore. Are there any more interesting achievements we can get? View all achievements. Go away, friends list. How are we doing on achievements? Whoa, 21 of 63? Okay, never mind. There's too many damn achievements in this. Okay, clear as characters. Achieve an S rank in every stage. Challenger. Clear a stage with Bravestone. Achieved. Speed Hunter. 5 charms. 5 Bravestones. Okay, there's a lot of achievements. You know what, in fairness, this is good for, again, like, 88 vinyl tracks. Okay. This is good for completionists, to be honest. These are actually kind of good challenges. Oh, I'd forgotten about the museum exhibits. Oh, a lot of these are just speed run. And some hidden achievements. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I think I'm about done. I think that's about as much as I can squeeze out of this without actually sitting down and doing more sessions of post-game and other characters, which is not really for the stream, I don't think. As I say, I'm kind of annoyed that I have to replay like the first 4 hours of the game another 3 times in order to see the rest of the story. Or at least another 2 times anyway. Yeah, I wish there was a way of just saying like, of just having optional stages where they're just like, switch to this character to do this section of the game. Making me play the entire game like 3 or 4 times to see the other characters is a bit rough. Because there's not going to be an entirely new story for them. I think that's the only time that would be acceptable. If it was a matter of like, no, you get a completely new perspective through the entire game, that would be different. But yeah. And it kind of bums me out to leave stuff undone, but like I say, there is way too much legwork to do to see the rest of that, certainly on stream. So that's where I'm going to leave this. Overall, I have enjoyed this game. Like I say, I think the writing was terrible, but there was a good story in this, and I appreciate what they were trying to do. I think, like, also, given the way the item system worked and the flask system, I think their reach exceeded their grasp in this game. I think they had all the ingredients for an absolutely amazing sequel, but I just don't think they had. I don't think they had the. They couldn't quite finish the job. They couldn't quite execute, I don't think. But there's so much stuff to like about this. Like all of the backgrounds, the maps and stuff like that. I love all of these. Like all of these map areas are super cute. I love all of this. It's fantastic. However, that's where I'm going to leave you guys. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to Paige for buying me the game. Greatly appreciated. I have enjoyed this. It's been fun to play it, especially because we had fun with the first one as well. I'm going to head out. I'm going to kick you guys over to... I'm going to send you guys over to... Let's see if anyone else is streaming this game. Let's do a random drop. Send my lurkers somewhere else. Freedom Planet 2. Anyone else streaming this? I am the only one streaming this game in the entirety of Twitch. Okay, so that's not going to work either. I think I might shut down for the night, if I'm honest. Unless anyone else has got anyone that they think we should raid within the next 10 seconds. Other than that, I think I'm done. And I'll see you guys on Sunday for... What are we playing on Sundays again? Oh yeah, Jedi Survivor. Jedi Survivor we actually have in a stable run now, so we can actually play that game uninterrupted. I don't know how much of that we've got left. We might complete the main storyline because we've done, you know, I think we're 12 or 16 hours deep into that game, and we're expecting it to be a 20-hour story. So, yeah, I'm not going to call it the finale, but there is a danger of a finale. That's on Sunday, 7 PM UK time. Other than that, I'll see you guys then. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I'll see you soon. Bye for now, everyone. See you next time. Choose. Toodles.